I'm gonna see if I can keep a pace of about 5 minutes per site here. I'm gonna try to move fast because I want to be able to fit this in like a 15-minute video at most, and I don't want to over-explain, so let's get that. Alright, first site, Hookah Billiards. Alright,
You must protect your bombs from
first thing you're
being
going to
defused by
want to
Op 4.
understand. Default plant for attackers is going to be around this elbow area. And also, it's usually going to be behind this A-bomb chassis. Sometimes people will hop on here if they expect to see C4 from below, but it leaves you exposed to multiple avenues of defenders. Alright, so let's get started. Starting with the defenders going top down, you are going to make this vertical behind the sofa, which gives you an angle into the office, the first floor office double door. Now this vertical over here gives you a similar angle, albeit just a little bit further back and only if they swing left instead of right, but a lot of teams will actually opt to swing left, especially if you have another person in the adjoining security room. Alright. Other verticals that you can make. Right around here, you can make a vertical that goes into the door of blue bar. Now, if you make this rotate, there's actually an angle that you can get without breaking the hatch that lets you see pretty deep into sunrise. So if I just make stop there and open up the hatch, you can see that went about yay far, which is pretty much like, if you want to rotate to double door, you're usually going to end up doing this, even just absent-mindedly. Other verticals in Sunrise, from back here on B, you can shotgun this out. This allows you to control the Sunrise double door. And you can do a similar thing from back here, pop these, and once again you can control the Sunrise double. And that is about that for the site itself and Aqua. If you come over here towards VIP, there's a few more angles you can get. If you're here and you shotgun this out, you can control the kitchen single. A lot of people like to jiggle peek this when fighting for cool vibes. You can make another vertical right around here, which is extremely like high up compared to a person vaulting in on kitchen single. You can also use this on the kitchen site. This over here helps you control the other kitchen door if you'd like to, but that's about all that is necessary for these sites. Now, going to the bottom floor and going up, default plant, as I said, is going to be happening around the little elbow over here. Be careful that this is in fact solid, so if you want to aim your C4, aim it to the left, aim it to the right, but this is actually destructible. And the window itself is going to be right around here if you want to stop someone hopping in. A lot of defenders will, of course, anchor around the bar, so you can aim your grenade or C4 here, here, or at the rotate itself. All of this is destructible. Moving over here, this is the hallway walk-in to billiards. This is going to be the back of the white sofa by the four walls. This is going to be the front of it. And remember that default plant is usually next to the A chassis. Now, the pool table itself runs along this entire area, so don't try to C4 most of this. Also, this sofa actually lines up with the double window right above it. So if you want to stop someone hopping in there, go ahead. This is going to be the white sofa that defenders like to anchor on. This is going to be about their rotate if they decide to make a right rotate on the aqua wall. This fan is actually the diagonal that leads into sight. If I just like pop it open real quick, you can see that that is in fact the double door. And this is the aqua bar, this little backspace over here. And this door actually lines up with the luggage door right above it. And fun fact, if you're running grenades, you can actually grenade all 3 of these spots from outside if you're careful about it. And you can actually get all the way back there if you aim and time it just right. But this you can definitely do, and luggage you can definitely do. But yeah, that's about it for this site.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Alright, now moving on to Penthouse.
Op 4 has yet to locate a bomb.
First, on this big window, you can actually create a vertical that leads down into Kitch Prep. And this way you can control anybody trying to rush Prep if you see them on cams. Or if they start going for the window, one of your roamers can actually take advantage of this and stop anyone from hopping in. You can also create a vertical right around here-ish. That sees into the prep double door that leads into Kitch. If you open up this hatch, you can see into bathroom's door as well. You can get a similar angle right around here-ish. Although I don't advise using it because sometimes attackers can take advantage of this against you. Now, right next to the sound speaker / desk thingy is the double door itself for main lobby. So you can control this from there, or even a little bit further back if you decide to take a sharper angle on it. Personally, I prefer this. Yeah, and this is actually reversible as well on the other way, so you can actually watch main stairs. So I would advise using this more than this, but you can do this if you just want to like see if they're rushing in and they don't drone out properly. This vertical over here helps control the pretty much this entire platform coming out of double from kitchen hallway. Yeah, so that's about that. Coming back over into VIP again, you can create this vertical to contest anybody on kitchen single. You can create this vertical over here to control the hop-in. And that should be about what you need to know. Now going on to the bottom floor. Around here, like this doorframe area, is going to be the bookshelves. Again, this double vent is going to line up with the door itself. This is going to line up with the like L table thingy. This is going to be Hall of Fame walk-in. This over here is going to be the like back of bed, and this is going to be the other side of bed. Keep in mind that bed itself is actually non-destructible, so don't bother throwing your C4 at it. All of Hall of Fame and bathrooms is completely non-destructible. Over here, as I was saying before, I can show you how this angle looks on the other side. If you are laying down right around here, you can actually stop anybody on this hop-in. But coming back over here, around here is where the blue sofas are going to leave a gap by the big window. And of course, this is the bomb chassis itself, so you can also aim around here. Keep in mind that the blue sofas themselves are non-destructible, but they're not glued to the floor, So you could get a C4 around them, it's just better to aim directly where you want the C4 to go, you know? Now, over here, by this sun and moon thingy, you're actually going to get the door itself that leads into karaoke. Or not karaoke, but, yeah, you know what I mean. I think it is karaoke. This is going to be where the door is itself on the A-bomb chassis, right in front of it. So if you want to catch a rotator, this would be the place to do it. That's about... And then also, right around here, right after this thing turns solid, this is going to be the... where defenders like to anchor behind the sofas. Or if there is a push main stairs, if you're able to get into position for it, you can actually stop the plant back here. But that's about it for this site. Now we got 4 minutes to do kicks. It's going to be a lot of what I just showed you for Penthouse VIP and karaoke, but I'll just quickly breeze over it so you understand how it works for an attacker. I'm actually going to start this going to the top floor and looking down. First for defender line of sights and then for attacker line of sights.
Op 4 has yet to locate a bomb.
We're going to go up here. And once again, all the same verticals as before. This will contest kitchen door. This will contest the kitchen hop-in. And now, here are some of the attacker line of sight you're going to need. So back here, if you actually pop this open, this is the little table that defenders can sometimes jump on. This way, as a lot of people know, the rotate will be right below where this is. So you can open a really long angle facing this way and force them to have to try and pick what to peek. If you start back here, you can actually shotgun all of this open. This bit's going to be solid because of the rack underneath it, but you can actually get a line of sight and a grenade, like, angle into this little cubby thing by the window. And then moving on over towards Hall of Fame. If you aim like this, you can see into bathrooms. So this is going to be the first stall. Right over here is going to be the second stall. And of course there's the same angle from before that leads into kitch prep. So there's all that. Open up this hatch, you get line of sight into the doors and to bathrooms. Over here, you can still use the same vertical to control main lobby from this angle, and also anyone pushing main stairs. And this over here by this wall, if you shotgun this way, you get the other side of the rotate by the B-bomb chassis. And if you aim this way, you actually get line of sight into the little half wall by bathrooms. And you can actually come over here, aim a little bit over, and you can get a deeper angle into that. And I believe this continues that same line of sight if you just like aim it properly. You can actually go all the way back here. That gives you a deeper angle. So that's all of that. If you want to catch bathroom rotate, create this little shotgun hole here. This controls that and also controls that door and any possible rotate on the single wall. And that should be about it for this site. If you want to control the default plant as well, just hop on the bed here and aim here, fire a couple shots, and you should be able to see default plant right around 1 ping. And also that is also the double door / window for kitch prep. So yeah, that's about this entire map's verticals, or at least a relevant one.
Mission failed. All friendly